Being in love isn't searching for and finding the perfect person. It's seeing an imperfect person perfectly. And I believe that's a Sam Keen quote from one of his books. I'm not sure which one, but I saw that quote and it really stuck out to me because I just feel like for myself, the thought that came to me was every single person just wants to be understood above all else, especially women, especially women. And this is kind of a message for my future son more so than my future daughter. And the message is to not understanding a woman, understanding your person doesn't mean that it makes sense what they do. It means that you care enough to learn their perception, to learn their perspective, to learn why they feel that way, what makes them react a certain way, why they are reacting that way. And it might not make sense from your perspective, but there is a reason why they're acting that way. Nobody's crazy. You know what I mean? Some people are crazy, but for the most part, you should know that your person isn't crazy and your person doesn't want to fight and your person doesn't want to disappoint you. And every single person that you're with at some point or another is going to disappoint you. And that doesn't mean that they're not perfect for you. It just means that they're imperfect just like everybody is. And you can learn to love their imperfections in the same sense that you've built up this ideology and this idea in your head of a woman that is going to be absolutely everything you've ever dreamt of. And the reality is, she exists, but just not in the version that you deem fit. So I envisioned my girlfriend right now would be everything that she is. I dreamt and I dreamed and I prayed that she would be everything that she is right now. But there's versions and there's portions of herself that I didn't expect to love. And in the moment, first experienced them, I didn't love him. I didn't love it, and for some reason, it wasn't like a lot of people convince you that a relationship and a perfect relationship and something that's, love is supposed to be perfect and it's supposed to feel right all the time and you just know in your heart. And I can believe, I can get behind feeling and knowing in your heart, but you're not meant to understand and you're not meant to love every single aspect about every single person. Everybody has their flaws and you have your own flaws as well. There's plenty of things within myself that I don't like. You know what I mean? That I don't want to do, and that's why I work on myself. And you find somebody who's above all else willing to work on themselves for you. And if they're willing to do that, then that is your version of a perfect person. That is your person. That is the human being who's willing to grow with you into a relationship that mends together and gets stronger as you guys go through hardships. That's the person that you want to build a life with. And that can go to my daughter if she's watching this as well. Son or daughter, with the relationship you're trying to build, that person should be willing to work on themselves in the same sense that you are. You can't expect them to change if you're not willing to change. I don't know. I heard that message and it really, really stuck out to me. And I just hope that you guys can open your heart to understanding that nobody's perfect in the same sense that you absolutely aren't either. And it's not, I feel like what a lot of us search for is a person that's perfect for us and it's going to make us into this version of ourselves that we want to be. And it's going to be like, oh, see, I don't have any problems. I just needed the right person to make me act how I want to act, because the reason that I act this certain way is because they make me feel this way because they do this and they do that. And it's just a circle. And we're searching for this person that's perfect because it'll make us have a sense of perfection ourselves, because there won't be as much conflict. There won't be as much arguments. There won't be things to work through. There won't be areas to grow. And that's just not reality. That's not what a good relationship is. You're not going to find anybody that aligns with you on every single aspect. Me and my girlfriend get along in a million ways, but we disagree in a few, and those are the hard things for us to get through. But we've got through it time and time again and grow closer every single time that we go through a difficult portion of our lives. And right now, all I can say is I'm so thankful for her, and I'm so thankful for the outlook and the aspect that I've given myself and learned through doing this series and getting in my word more and reading books and studying my psychology and trying to be, just a better version of myself. I'm just thankful for the opportunity that God's given me to understand that I am imperfect, and expecting perfection from somebody else is ignorant. So that's basically the message. Find somebody that you can see. Find somebody that is imperfect that you can see perfectly and make them feel understood, because above all else, that's what everybody wants to be is understood. And understanding somebody doesn't mean that you inherently exactly understand why they're doing something, but you can understand where they're coming from. So that's the message. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a blessed one.